I'm Jordan Giorgio alongside our own Mike O'Donnell, which we had to do a quick wellness check on because we had the game in our studios on live right behind the camera there. I mean, absolutely electric. We were saying we wish we had the sound on because we would love to hear what the stadium sounded like. But what did you love most about this game?
Well, this is everything that makes March great, right? It doesn't. Alabama and Auburn, they're going to be in the tournaments, but they're just playing for just pride and because they love the game. This was just an awesome game. Everything about March is the best. College basketball is the best undisputed sport in the world. I absolutely love it. So at the end of the game, in overtime, Mark Sears was not playing well. He only had 7 points before he hit that game winner. And I was wondering in my head, I'm like, I wonder if they'll use him as a decoy because Grant Nelson was playing so well. But my goodness, great action. They ran ram action to get Mark Sears getting downhill to get for that floater game winner. Just a beautiful set designed by Nate Oates.
So we are just a few weeks away from the NCAA tournament. At this point, do you have any idea who both of these teams are?
Oh, Auburn is still, I think, the best team in college basketball, right? And Alabama is going to be at worst. They're going to be a 2 seed. They may even be knocking on the door of a 1 seed, depending on how they play in the SEC tournament. 2 teams, absolutely, you can see them in the Final Four.
All right, well, before we get you the full highlights, we want to go ahead and show you the moment that this game went final as Alabama takes down their rival at Auburn in a buzzer beater. Take a listen to our own Mike O'Donnell.
Spain. They got Sears. They gave it to Sears. They went to Sears at the buzzer. I knew it. I knew it. They went to Sears at the buzzer. They got him downhill. Oh, that was good action. Ram action. Ram screen into get them downhill.
Was that just the first OT?
That was.
You knew it. You knew that was the play.
That's kind of just how I talk all the time.
Yeah,
that's like a normal thing, like just how I can talk all the time. But it was, you can kind of see it and feel it develop. And Nate Oates is such a mastermind, especially coming out of timeouts and dead ball situations. They used Sears initially as a screener to go for Grant Nelson. He goes for the ball screen. They were able to get it to Sears. It gets downhill off the fake dribble handoff. Great action. What a game in March. I mean, we're not even in SEC tournament play yet. I mean, this is great.
And I do want to talk about that conference and just all the chaos that is ensuing in the SEC. But I do want to quickly hit on Auburn here. Heartbreaker at home, of course, lose on senior night. You hate to see it, but I do want to pick on Chad Baker-Mazara here. That elbow hit on Youngblood in the second was ejected from the game. He leads the country in flagrant fouls right now, and if I'm not mistaken, one of, if not the oldest player in college basketball. How crucial is this behavior to really get under control? Because this is something that could cost this team the title.
You're absolutely correct. And you're asking how crucial is it to get a player like Chad Baker-Mazara under control. In the tournament, you're going to be banged up. You're going to be bruised. Guys are going to be in foul trouble. Certain players aren't going to be making shots. And Baker-Mazara, he's awesome. He's a great player, but he has serious issues with those type of circumstances. He has to be able to keep his emotions under control. If you care about the end results, then the in-game small results matter even more in the NCAA tournaments. So, yes, I agree. Does it have to get under control? No question. You just got to think, defensively, if he was in there, would that play have happened? Would that have been guarded differently if Chad Baker-Mazara was actually in that game?
And I'm sure every single Auburn Tiger fan is asking that question right now. You have to ask that question. As you mentioned, they want the results at the end of the day. They want that national title. As you look at this SEC conference, a lot of chaos. How do you see it all playing out?
Oh, I mean, I think the SEC, we've never seen, just from a wins and losses, we've never seen a conference dominate a college basketball season like the SEC. So if we're looking at the NCAA tournament, I mean, I just don't think it necessarily fully matters what happens in the SEC tournament. They're going to get 12, 13, maybe even 14 teams in the NCAA tournament, depending on what happens, if there are any bid stealers out there. But there are 5 teams from the SEC that I could see in the Final Four. There are multiple teams out of the SEC that could absolutely win a national championship.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing how it all plays out. But what a thriller this was as Alabama gets the big win over their rival Auburn. A reminder, Selection Sunday, just a week away, and all of our coverage is set to begin on CBS or streaming on Paramount Plus March 16th at 6 p.m. Eastern. We will see you there.